Happening today, G7 leaders are set to meet with in the next hour as the U.S. faces increased pressure to provide more help to Ukraine. All of this is happening as Ukrainian forces are fighting back, shooting down 14 Russian cruise missiles while you were sleeping. The latest target, a city in Ukraine's southern region. Homes and businesses there destroyed, and this is just one of more than a dozen cities hit with more than 80 Russian missiles and 24 drone strikes, killing at least 14 people and injuring more than 100. Tom Dempsey joins us live from Washington with more on this morning's meeting. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Mitch. Yeah, this morning we are once again following reports of missile strikes against Ukrainian cities. And in Kyiv, there's reports of air sirens going off, warning people to take cover. This, of course, comes just one day after Russian missile strikes targeted 15 different Ukrainian cities, not only targeting energy infrastructure, but also homes and neighborhoods. Now, in response to all this, inside the White House in just about 1 hour, President Joe Biden will be joining an emergency virtual meeting happening with G7 countries, all to discuss how to respond to Russia and the attacks happening in Ukraine right now. Just yesterday, President Joe Biden held a phone call with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, later saying in a statement, quote, "These attacks killed and injured civilians and destroyed targets with no military purpose. They once again demonstrate the utter brutality of Mr. Putin's illegal war on the Ukrainian people." Also, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken also posted to Twitter saying the Russian strikes hit non-military targets and killed civilians before writing to the people of Ukraine, quote, "We stand with you." Here's some of the footage coming in about showing the attacks happening in Ukraine. Again, targeting cities like Kyiv, which saw its first missile strike since June of earlier this year. Russia fired dozens of missiles, which led to damaged roads and railways, power outages, and many people, at least a dozen, being killed or wounded. Russian President Vladimir Putin saying this all happened in retaliation for the bridge explosion over the weekend, which badly damaged a supply route linking Russia to Crimea. We also know President Joe Biden spoke with Vladimir Zelensky about providing possibly further military assistance to Ukraine, specifically advanced air system, which Ukraine says are badly needed right now. In total, Mitch, the U.S. has provided over $15 billion in military aid to Ukraine so far. Again, that meeting with the G7 countries happening in just about 1 hour, Mitch.
And Tom, as the war escalates, their needs are going to escalate. Thank you for that report.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.